Hi, welcome back to Metal Rules TV, where the underground meets the playground. I'm Jeff Rappaport.
I'm Matt Givens.
I'm Joey from Landmine.
Oh my god.
And we're back with
I'm Shayna Ryan.
part 2. Or it might have cut into part 3, we don't know. It'll be something like that. We're in there somewhere.
Apart.
Or where we left, Joey's going to tell us a sex story? Is that
Yes.
where we left off?
Yep.
What was this? Oh, okay.
Prison.
Like he forgot.
No. The male safe word.
Oh, I
is
like your
where we
shirt,
were.
by the way.
No, thank you. I don't. This is not my shirt. This is from the fine wardrobe of Rappaport.
And I think I was wearing that when I met my wife.
And it's young.
Ooh.
It's very young. As I am not. I don't. Yeah.
You're young enough to be my son. What are you kidding?
31 is not. You
Well,
would
yeah.
have been what?
15? It's
Yeah.
possible.
It is.
It's I mean, in today's society, but
Yeah.
not
11
when we're
is
actually
possible.
15. Oh,
Your safe word.
safe word story.
I'm not letting you get out of it.
Me and my boy Jay were in our break room and at work, and we were battle rapping our favorite oral techniques on females. And we just were having so much fun doing it that this creepy guy walks in out of nowhere. And I was like, yeah, I want to hit him with the vibrator, like, and the guy saw me do it. This creepy guy just out of nowhere sees me do it, and he looks at me, he's just like, real seductive, like, he's like, say it again. And we both looked at him. My boy Jay flipped out on him. I was like, no. I'm like, no. I need a safe word. And I called pineapple, and that's why pineapple. I was like, pineapple, dude, that's my safe word. And, oh my God, he did not respect the safe word at all, because he was just like, say it slower. And at that point, we were like, dude, we gotta go. Like, I gotta get away from this dude.
You were in the break room at work?
Yeah.
So was he an actual employee or just some guy?
He was.
Okay.
And then he just
Like go
kind
for
of went
mysterious
nuts.
circumstances?
Yeah, he had a really creepy mustache that he dyed.
Like this?
No, you didn't.
No.
You didn't. You're clear. You're clear.
This is not died, by the way.
It was Hitler-esque, actually. His mustache was Hitler-esque. So, I mean, you know, that's...
Wow.
Not comfortable for the Jews.
It's not
Way to
it's
go,
not
Bill.
welcome here. It's certainly not welcome in this
Yeah,
house.
not in the Rappaport house, it's not.
Not here.
Why is
damn
that?
it.
Because I'm Jewish, maybe?
He's got a Jewy center.
That's how my warmest Jewish center, that's right. Alright, coming back, this is your interview.
Yes.
I'd like you to make up a new sex term and tell me what it is.
Ooh.
Or one that we just don't know yet.
Yeah.
Which is very possible.
Very, very.
Wide array.
We don't get out much.
We're all masters of missionary.
Masters.
Masters
You're saying
of
masters
Name.
of Bastion.
Especially with this shirt on. That's all I'm getting.
Seriously. When you buy that tank top, does like a sock come with it? Just
With like
It's
lipstick
already-
at the end, you know.
it's already like solid.
Sorry, pre-lubed.
Yeah.
Okay, so my word. Oh God. I'm gonna have to say spoogified.
Okay, what is it?
First I had to picture it.
Yeah.
Spoogified is going to be the aftermath of the aftermath. I mean, I am spoogified, whether it's on me, in me, whatever. You are spoogified. I like it. It's
Sounds like you're
catchy.
gonna sit back. You haven't been spoogified recently, have you?
I'm sitting very close.
No, I have not.
Now, you said I went and did a little research on you.
Here we
okay.
go.
Uh-oh.
And you
Is that why you... Hold on.
Wait.
Is that why you're going to bring up, like, the term?
No. No.
Is this, like, your lead-in?
No, not at
Man,
all.
I can't wait to hear what's next.
You just,
Okay.
yeah.
And actually, I didn't know anything about this
That's
until,
awesome.
until like today, when I was googling, and I was like, so it's not the reason we got you here. Just so you know.
I didn't think it was.
No.
I didn't think so.
Now you made a string of movies in the '90s, right? About 20 of them or so. It looked like it.
I don't even know. Maybe.
Yeah.
A bunch.
Now I wanted to know if you wanted to reenact any of those scenes with either Joey or Matt.
I don't even know what this is about. This is going to be horrible, though.
If you hadn't changed into that tank top, I would have thought about it.
This shirt's right.
That's really funny. Well, honestly, I mean, you might not realize, but a lot of the string of films that I did, there were a lot that were for, like, the Disney Channel. So I don't think you may have gone back far enough or looked into it enough, because
I think he looked just as far as a male just by going by the rhythm of this combo.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. I forgot. I'm trying to remember what the titles were, but I like the one where just said.
I know what you're gonna say.
It just said topless something. Like,
topless performer.
Topless performer.
Which was a total lie. It was totally false advertising because
you were a bottomless performer in that movie.
Yes.
Totally. No, actually, I was the only. Well, first of all, I was the only white girl in that movie, like throughout the whole movie. So, the other thing was that
was it a Dolomite movie?
A what?
Dolomite.
Yeah.
No, it was a Master P. A.J. Johnson film. And
like Black Spring Break.
it was called I Got the Hookup. It was about cell phones. And oh my god, it was crazy. It was in the theaters, like real theaters. And my mom was so proud of me at the time. She was like, I'm getting all my girlfriends. We're going to go to the movies. We're going to see my daughter on the big screen. She was so excited. She knew nothing about the movie. They all want their money back. It's like 20 years later, and every time she talks to her girlfriends, they still want their $8 back. I'm like, okay, well, here's the thing, though. I was not a topless performer. They didn't want to pay me the rate that it was to take my top off, so I ended up having like a bathing suit on, and it zipped, and you didn't see anything. I was covered, and I played like a bartender. So, yeah, it was a lie. It was all a lie.
That's false advertising.
It was totally
But
false advertising.
there was like the movie called like was it Bikini or something.
My brother likes to call this the Bikini Trilogy.
Yeah.
It was Bikini Hoedown, Bikini Traffic School.
Right, yeah.
And he's the Jagoff, right? Or...
Yes, but
Okay.
he's awesome. I love my brother. And he's my life coach, though. And when I say he's a Jagoff, I was saying this before we had actually started taping, and I was saying that because, he's not going to watch this anyway.
Right.
But anyway, I said he's like the nicest guy ever. However, there's nothing that could offend me more. No job, no person in the world that could offend me or get to me more than anything he could ever say to me or anything that he has ever said to me. Because he's kind of like a dad figure to me, too. So he always has to be disappointed about something.
Okay.
Yeah. So he kind of says it like it is. So he makes fun of the bikini movies.
Yeah, well, I watched a clip from one of them where it was just like,
Were there farm animals in that one, or no?
No.
Oh, wait,
Then it
what?
was probably Bikini Traffic School.
No, there was like a dorky guy, and it was like.
Isn't there one in every
Yeah.
bad B flick?
And he was all like, I'm not really dorky because I'm kind of hot, but I
Right,
you put a hot guy and put
dorky
glasses on and make his hair stick up like, oh, what are girls doing here? It reminded me of all those movies from that
That's
time
what I'm saying.
frame. Yeah, they all had
Exactly.
that
It was-
theme.
Yep, exactly. That one was definitely, I'm going to go with all of it, Bikini Traffic School.
Now, how did you get started in it? How did that because it seemed like you did like a whole bunch in a row.
Well,
Like you were on a frenzy, like I'm gonna make 100 of these things.
Well, it's kind of funny how that. It's funny
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Being desperate for cash, when you live in LA, happens. I went out to LA. I went to music school. All I wanted to do was play music, be a musician. Yeah, we'll get into that later.
Yeah, that's.
And what happened was, while I was in music school, I was asked to do a commercial, and I had never thought about doing TV or anything. And I said, sure, I'll do a commercial. I was a drummer at the time, so I was like, I'm gonna get to play drums and be on TV. And it was for Maxell tapes, which they were made from Japan or something at the time. It was just
That's how you got into your fetish with Asian men.
Well,
It all ties together, folks.
Oh,
it does. It's like the smell of success. Okay, so I ended up doing this commercial, and then I thought, oh, how cool is that I could do music and television and put it all together. And then I got an agent, and I never got called for anything that had to do with music. They were like, hey, do you want to go, check out this audition and that one? And I didn't know what the hell I was doing. And before you knew it, I was doing movies and TV, and basically when you do one, that producer knows the next one, and before you're even finished shooting the first one, you get the second one, and that's just how it goes. They either find somebody who's easy to work with, which I am.
When you first start, it seems like that. I actually interviewed an actor before. He told me the same thing. When he first started,
that's how it is.
He was finishing up his movie, and he already had 9 offers for
Yeah,
things because
that's what happens.
because you're hot at that point
Yep.
because you're making something.
Exactly. So, and people want somebody who's working. So that's why when people get in a rut, it's like, oh man, I need to get out of this. Well, all you have to do to get out of a rut is get one gig.
Right.
And then 10 others are going to follow, because I worked consistently for the next 10 years,
Robert Downey Jr.
There you
He was
have
in
it.
Rut.
He was a
They all were. If you
And
ever
look at
hear
him
their
now.
stories, they all